Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So, with everyone doing, like, say, I'm trying to figure out how to say this, but, like, when you're not working, well, since I've been working because I have a job that's, I have a job in, like, health industry, so, not really. Mostly just help bring food to the elderly. But when I'm not doing this, I'm doing videos for this channel. So, I'm bringing a little bit of joy to some people, I guess. But one thing I like to do is I like to watch movies sometimes because it's streaming is fun. But I decided to ask my friend Brandon because I'm just needing more content, so I decided to ask him, like, say, hey, give me some movies that you find terrible, that you wouldn't want, that you would like find you would see pain in me watching. And he basically says, okay, sure. And so, the first movie he gave, because he gave me 10 movies, the first one we're going to talk about is called Banksters. The original title of the film was called Cubicle Warriors. You can find the film at Walmart. You can find all of the film on Tubi. It's a streaming service for free. So the film was released in 2013. It doesn't have a Wikipedia page. It has a IMDb page. It's got a 4.6, but it feels so much worse than that. But the thing is, let me see something about this. Crazy thing is, got awards by the LA Comedy Film Festival and Screenplay Competition. Winner by the Kick-Ass Features, and winner for Best of the Fest feature film. So that must mean it's good. I have never seen the film. That just made me feel like I want this to end. Please let this end. And I'm just thinking, like, every so often I'm just like, I'm cringing so hard. It's painful. But so the film was directed by, who was this directed by? Jeff Stevenson. The film includes Laura Vanderhurt as Jessica. Nicholas Campbell as Howard Ramsey. Michael Cedar as Neil. Joe Dinico as Isaac, and Alan Thicke as Peter Hoss, and also some other important characters, Gracelyn Kung as Diane, Lauren Danes as Francine, Brandon Florlon as Pistol Pete. And so, what was the film about? The film was about two guys who recently graduated from college, and they end up getting in, basically they're trying to get jobs in the finance field because they're financial majors, and they are able to do it, and they're able to do it in the best, company in the financial world, known as Haas. And so, and just so you know, this was the last film in which involved Alan Thicke, because he had passed away in 2000. Wait. I mean, I'm just looking at all the stuff he did, but apparently he also did soundtracks. So yeah, I did not know that. But the last he did mostly ever TV films. He did some TV films, but yeah. one of the films that he did, which, so, because that whole thing of me saying this was his last film doesn't really work now because I had to look up the information about him. Yeah, he did a bunch of other films too. So just like letting you know, he did a lot of more films before he passed away in uh back in 2016. So I'm guessing a lot of the things he did were just, reruns or things that were already filmed. So like I was saying, the film is about a bunch of college bros who get to a bunch of shenanigans and are basically getting to a big financial company because one of the guys, Isaac, he basically has financial support from dad, and he is trying to show dad, hey, yes, I can do this, dad. And he kind of must be a gangster. He likes to write, he likes to rap, and my god, the humor was cringe. It was just terrible. It was terrible. So, and then we have the other character of Neil, which is ironic because that's my other best friend's name. I need to tell him about this. Hey Neil, a film has basically put your name through the mud for using your name. I don't know, but he is basically like, he's more of the business character who just like says like, no, we need to do this the right way, buddy. Or because like what the entire film is, they basically are just realize like say the big business that they're involved in could end up scamming college students, and they were just college students. They don't want to end up scamming other people, other fellow students. And so they think like say, we gotta stop this. And along the way they go through a bunch of shenanigans, like Isaac getting into a sexual relationship with one of his co-workers, and with who was it, Diane, and the boss's son, Peter Haas, his son, Pete, or he likes to be called as Pistol Pete, and he, oh my god, I don't know if it was the director or if it was just the writing, but Brendan Furla, I'm sorry, buddy. You were the most annoying part of this movie. Your humor was just like when it was just like say, like you're just trying to be like a stereotypical bro who just like say, nah man, Dad, you need to get rid of these guys. These guys don't know what they're doing. Like say, I'm gonna be there when you guys fail. And it was just so annoying because you know that one guy who in your office, he's probably always hitting on all of the female coworkers. That was that character. It was so annoying. But it was, I mean, and at the same time, I just felt like say, I just kept on getting like, every time there was a justified like, not that I don't have a sense of humor, I just thought that's not funny, because every time something something supposedly funny is supposed to be happening, I'm just thinking like say, move on, that didn't work, that joke didn't work, or this isn't funny, it wasn't funny, you're doing this joke again, it's not funny. And I just think every time like you see like someone like say, no offense to the actors, but I'm just saying every time you see a character in the, like say the I gotta say the only funny sequence is when I cut spoilers, but then again, if you're wanting a really bad film experience because just it's terrible and you just want to laugh at it or just think, or being pained because of how awful something is. There's a sequence where Pistol Pete is, where he's having sex with like basically I think it's a prostitute. I didn't know. And so what happened was he just goes like, oh, and you just feel like, oh my god. There was directions in a script for an actor to just act like he is just having an orgasm, and it's just the most uncomfortable and unfunny things you've ever seen in your life. And it's just like there's this sequence like the other bad thing is the music. I mean, it's just like say it's like it sounds like something you would just hear like a goofy like shenanigans sequence. That's the entire film. Goofy shenanigans music in the background. And there's a sequence like where trying to think, what was it? Oh, like, you know, like say in the American Pie movie, like not American Pie, like say R-rated teen comedy films, like where, you know, the friends are mad at each other. There's a sequence of that, basically where like the friends are just mad at each other and just realize like so. Oh, because of like one bit of dramatic sequence, Neil and his parents put their house on the line because their son could get a job or finish school, because they were really hoping they did get a job. And there's a sequence where the Neil's mom and dad are just smoking from a bong, and there's a sequence where they have a bong mask, like a scuba mask that's connected to a bong, and he's just smoking weed. He takes off the mask and goes like, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. And then it jump cuts to a sequence of them just like saying, bro, I'm sorry, bro. And then he says like, well, I'm sorry too, but I can't do a job anymore. And then, for me, I don't have a job. I don't have a job. We can still get back at these guys. And there's a sequence where they're trying to make it look like they have a full plan of them trying to make the big bosses say, oh hey, our financial plan with these students is going to bankrupt people. And they put a bong, like the bong smoke, like the marijuana smoke, because Isaac smokes the bong, and then he puts the smoke, the smoke from the bong into their air filtration system. Or the steam, of the steaming room. And I'm trying to think, I don't think that's how that works. I can suspend my disbelief for some things, but I don't think that's how it works. I really don't. And they make an audio of that, and it doesn't stop Neil's dad, because he's Isaac's dad, from just saying, so like, I'm gonna decide this. But all it takes was like Sam to say, I will fight you, Dad, if you don't say no to this. And so, okay, son, you earn my respect. And then the big boss man and them say, hey, you can't ruin me. And then he says, like, said, nope. And yeah, we can. And then they just say, sign right here. It says, like, say, we're gonna do this job. And then it says, like, say, I'll see you in court. It says, like, oh no, you won't. This contract just says that you're gonna give us money to start our own business. And another funny sequence is, and I gotta say, don't be two actors. I gotta think. I mean, it looks like, say, heck, the guy, Brandon Furlow, who was playing Pistol Pete, it looks like he's having fun. So is Alan Thick, or however you pronounce his last name, I'm sorry. There's no I-E in Thicky, so it's just Thick. Whatever, Alan Thick. Or Peter Hoss, there's a sequence where, like, he's just, him and, Pistol Pete are watching a video of Pistol having sex. And they're just like, and like, bro's like, oh god, you get to, oh. This movie is just awful. Oh. I'm sorry, man. I mean, don't be actors I can feel like say they're trying to make something out of this that's, they're trying to make it serious. The only two people I feel like are trying to make it serious are Laura Vandervoort as Jessica and Michael Cedar as Neil. I feel like those are the only actors who are just trying to say, I need this to be good. And the actor playing Pistol Pete, Brandon Furlow, it looks like he was having a lot of fun. There's a sequence where him and Diane are, like, Diane's trying to distract Pistol Pete so that so that the guys can, you know, trick the boss into saying things because they need more time to do that. So what happens is she dresses as dominatrix minus the whip, and then she zaps him in the balls. We don't see the sequence, but we just like we get the implication, and he gets up tied to a bed, and then a maid comes into the room later, and she says, help me. It says, I will most certainly not help you. Please untie me. It says, I will most definitely not be doing that. You can, I mean, if you're hearing me describe it, you can tell me, either you think this is going to be like the most hilarious thing ever, or the most awful thing you've ever heard in your life. Like there's a sequence at the beginning of the movie when Neil and Isaac are doing, they say their whole reason why they're the best for Peter Hoss's company. They're doing a video like where Neil is rapping, saying like, Isaac. I'm Isaac. I'm gonna be a gangster. I'm gonna be a gangster. I'm a gangster, or some nonsense. When I see them going like that, this is how it was like. I was numb, man. I was numb. It was. I mean, you're probably thinking like, Steven, it can't be that bad. It can, and I would show things of this. I would, but at the same time, I don't want this video get taken down, and at the same time, I don't want to, you know, put you through that pain. But if you really want to check this film out, it's on, like I said, it's also called Cubicle Warriors. You can probably find it at Walmart for probably $1. You can probably find it for free on, what was the services? It's probably, you can watch it for, let me see, you can watch it at Amazon Prime for $1.99, or you can watch it on Tubi for free, and it's on a free app, TUBI, for free, yeah. You gotta search it. You just go you go into your little searchy bar and just say Banksters. Yeah. But I'm really running out of things to say. I mean, this film fails as a comedy. I mean, most just because unless you just find this stuff kind of funny, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I'm just like, I just thought this is terrible, and I probably shouldn't be saying this is absolutely the worst thing I've ever seen. But at the same time, when I'm having trouble cannot laugh at this, and I cannot in any way say, oh, I feel bad for the characters. I mean, heck, when the actors are just like are trying to be funny, but you're just trying to feel like say, your mouth's opening at a gape at the incompetence, or you're just saying like, but then again you're thinking, I can't do much better. But what are your thoughts? Have you seen Banksters? Did you ever get the experience like getting it from Kmart's? Because that's how he got it, and that's how my friend Brandon discovered it. I might do another video talking about his top 10 worst films. The next film, but at the same time, keep in mind these are his worst films he's ever seen. So, you never know, this is all subjective. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, like it, whatever. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.